to another episode. My name is Bertrand. I'm the coolest dude on the planet, and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal for my channel, especially when you get out of a relationship, because you're going to be trying to figure out what went wrong and what can I do right next time? What can I do right next time? Like, nah, baby, this ain't over. We got to make this work. Me and you, we can do this. Come on, baby. Come on. Right? Confidence is key in helping you accept whatever happened and actually moving on. Because truth of the matter is, she probably just got bored. Today is a reaction video, and this one comes from Tyrese because he saw Samantha Lee, his ex-wife, being interviewed, and she tried to make some statements. Well, the statements she made actually went viral, but this is his actual response to it. Now, let's go ahead and check it out, and we'll talk about it on the other side. Let's go.
Congratulations, you went viral again over something else that you said.
This publicly.
Because you're trying to build up your YouTube page and get your followers up. Listen, man. Listen. If you had people in your ear that influenced you into leaving your husband and your one-year-old child, your innocent one-year-old child, we both were divorcee kids, grew up in toxic environments, torn in between our old family, new family, stepfather, stepmother. That's a life that we both lived. And you packed up a one-year-old, put a COVID mask on top of the Ring cameras, and I was literally in an airplane on my way home to fight for my marriage and my family. You're heartless. None of your friends recognize you. This is all about money. If you had friends in your ear, you're lying, you're gaslighting, you're playing. The only person that was in your ear was your mama.
This publicly.
You had a whole lot of people in your ear telling you that you're about to do something stupid, impulsive, and y'all are actually not going through anything that would make you want to leave your husband. So if you had people in your ear at the time, they must be still in your ear, because you're still trying to get $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. You make $160,000 a year on your own. This is all a game. You're clout chasing. You're something that I don't even know.
Now, when I heard Samantha speaking, if you guys checked out those videos,
It's affected me more seeing her used to something I didn't want her to get used to. Didn't want her to get used to. You know, I was raised in a divorce home, and it was a high conflict divorce. And I didn't want that for her. So I think it's harder for me because I made the decision. You know, I made that decision. And gosh.
I sensed a lot of deception. The number one thing that I never heard her say is that she actually loved the man, right? Everything that I heard her say, it had to do with everything else but actually loving Tyrese. And I don't know if Tyrese is hearing that.
Congratulations, you went viral again.
Right? He's hearing the deception. He's seeing the acting, right? Which I continuously pointed out in those videos. Make sure you check those out. But I can understand why he's mad. But here's the thing, ladies. This is emotional intelligence. For all the ladies out there who want a man in his feelings, this is what that is. When a man is in his feelings, when a man is emotionally intelligent, this is what it sounds like. He's bitter and hurt. Oh, yes, he's bitter and hurt. And here's the thing. A lot of us men have been through this. Right? I can understand what he's going through for two reasons. One reason, I really have been through myself. The other reason, I have not. The first reason is he got his heart broken, right? He thought this woman was going to be loyal to him.
This publicly.
Exclusive to him, right? He was wrong. And he knows that because right after their divorce, or right after she left, she ended up with another guy. So that tells you what you need to know. She's looking for a new experience. Or maybe she just never liked, maybe she never loved Tyrese. Maybe. The other thing is, I understand strongly why he's bitter. He's having to pay this woman $20,000 a month. Now, this is a woman that he loved. This is a woman he did not want to break up with. So to have to pay her because she left, I know that burns. That burns on a completely different level, because every time you see that money gone,
This publicly.
20,000. Every time you see 20,000 going, you remember.
I think it's harder for me because I made the decision. I made that decision. And gosh,
I loved that chick with everything I had, and this is how she did him. This is a sad song. Damn. I hope he takes this energy and turns it into an album, but I actually hope that he can somehow turn this into something even better, because what's going to happen is, if he does make this, if he makes hit songs from this situation, that means every time he has to perform this song, he's going to relive this. Now, personally, I don't think this is something you want to relive, because it's going to bring you right back to this same bitter and hurt place.
Congratulations, you went viral again.
So in order to move on, he may have to make the songs to get all of the emotions out. That way he can move on. But I guess only time will tell. As far as Samantha goes, it looks like the cycle is going to continue, right? Divorced parents, children growing up in a broken home. My thing is, once you have life, now it's up to you to figure out how you want to live life, okay? No matter what happened with your parents, right? See, one thing that you realize, or one thing that I realized, right? I had this conversation with my father. When you grow up, right, you start to see how things happen, right? Meaning you see why people didn't stay together. It's really just because of a lot of misunderstandings. For instance, he mentioned that she had people in her ear that were pushing her to stay in the marriage that she wanted to be in. The biggest question that he probably never answered or got the answer to was, she had already moved on. There was already some new bull in the ring. There was already a new man getting her to drop them drawers and grab her ankles. Like, this is what was going on. And I'm sure that was the true influence, right? Because some men are that deceptive to where they like, you know what? When we doing this, you got to leave that situation. And some women will go ahead and do it. I mean, it happens all the time. Now, when I was doing the interview, when it came to Samantha, what I realized is maybe she finally understood, damn, these guys are just going to smash and dash. Maybe that's why she's praying to God and watching TV shows and cooking. Now, personally, I don't believe that, but it sounds good, right? Especially if she's trying to sell to a particular group of people. It makes complete sense, because you would think that if that man is looking for a wife, he's still looking for a wholesome wife. The problem is, not many men are going to sign up for the drama that they're going to have to deal with when it comes to Tyrese, and trying to compete with what the things that Tyrese can do. Because if you think that Tyrese is not going to show up for his daughter, you're crazy, which is going to make it hard on the next man. Now, there may be a man who may say, you know what, I'll take on this challenge. But the majority of men are going to be like, you know what? Y'all look and sound like y'all going to get back together. Now, I'm not here to say if they should or if they shouldn't get back together. What I will say is, a rotten apple can make you sick. And Tyrese, this apple made you sick. But it does not sound like you're over her. It does not sound like you will not rekindle a relationship. Because, well, anyway, I do have a question for you guys. What do you think? Comment under this video. Remember, when you're watching these videos, you are becoming a better version of yourself. That means you 2.0. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.